Yo, what up guys? Before I start this video, I just wanted to let you guys know what happened and why I've been gone for so long. Uh, really, it wasn't anything like personal, like no family members died or anything. Just what happened was it was hard controlling the upload dates. So I figured it would be easier for me if I were to upload at least once every week, probably more than that, but yeah, at least once every week. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I figured I'd just try that, and if it works out, then just keep going like that. Um, but anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this happened about 2 years ago-ish, and really what was going on is I had two friends over, and they were both spending the night, and it's Canada and it was in the winter, so around 6 o'clock it started getting dark out, and we figured, hey, we should go down to this convenience store that's just down the street from my house. We figured we would go down there and get some snacks and pop for the night. So we had just left the house, I'd say not even 2 minutes of walking, and we were at this crosswalk, and I looked over at my one friend and I was like, hey, you know what? It would be a good idea, or it would be a funny idea if I were to go out the crosswalk while a car was coming and then stop in the middle of the crosswalk and start dancing. So I did that. A car came by and then I pressed the button to go across. I went across, and at first this guy actually took it really well. What happened was I started dancing, like, I don't know, I was dancing like a complete idiot too, like it was dumb moves, but I was dancing, and then this guy actually rolled down his window and turned his radio volume up, so I was sitting there dancing to this guy's radio, and that was fun. We did that for like a minute straight, and then I finally decided, okay, I should probably get off the road. So that person did it, like, took it perfectly fine. The second person, they didn't like uh play music or whatever, but they took it pretty well too. They didn't honk at me or anything. But then I think it was actually the third person. By this point, we were already like halfway there, and I don't know how important that is, but I think it might be important to what happens after. So there was the third person that I did that to, and I was expecting them, like, if they wanted me to get off the road, they would just honk at me or something. So I went out, I started dancing, and not even like 20 seconds after I started dancing, this guy got out of his car, and I couldn't see like if he had anything in his hands or not. And then he just started yelling. He's like, "Am I gonna have to take this into my own hands?" And then I was like confused, so I stopped dancing, and then I turned around and I saw my two friends running away. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I figured something must have been wrong. So I started running away with them, or not with them, behind them, and then there's this like cul-de-sac not far, like right beside where we were. So one of my friends went behind that cul-de-sac, like behind all the houses and the fences, and then my other friend just ran straight to the convenience store. So I followed the one friend that went around the houses. So I went the houses, and my one friend, he was like hiding behind a tree or whatever, and he saw me coming, and then he jumped out because I thought I was the guy, and then he realized it was me, and he was like, "Bro, that guy had a knife." And I was like sitting there shitting my pants because I had just now found out that that guy had a knife. So I was just thinking about what possibly could have happened if I stayed there and didn't run away. So me and my one friend, we turned around the corner to see if that guy was still there, and he was like, he was parked at a curb looking around. I think he was looking for us, but I don't know for sure. So me and my one friend, we continued along the back way to the actual store, and when we got there, we were in the parking lot looking around for my other friend, and we still didn't see him anywhere. We were almost like worried if maybe that guy got him, but we got in the actual store, and he didn't. Like, my friend was in the store waiting for us actually, and really it was just so scary because like they were running away, and I didn't know why, because I couldn't see what was in his hand because because of the headlights shining in my face. But when I found out that he had a knife, I was just like so dumbfounded to like, I don't know how to explain it. I was just like scared because like, what if I would have stayed there? What if I didn't actually run away? Like, it's just scary to think about. But we walked home. Luckily, we didn't run into that guy or anyone else like that again. I haven't, I haven't danced in the middle of the street ever since that. And we were on our way home, and we made sure. I clearly remember what kind of car it was too. It was a white Ford Explorer. And so we were on our way home, and we just kept looking around, checking over our shoulders to see if that white Ford Explorer was chasing us. But in the end, everything turned out fine. I don't think I ever told my dad about that, because he probably would have been like, so, how come you were dancing in the middle of the street? But, so, yeah, we were fine. Nothing bad happened. It was sort of just like a shock. Um, that was the end of the story. Thank you for watching. Peace.